Hello and welcome to Anan Certification Courses platform tutorial. This tutorial is intended to walk you through the platform and basically to show you how the platform works. To access the platform, you simply go to your web browser and type certifications.ananemcpd.org.ng. Once that is done, it will bring you to the certification platform. In order to be able to participate in this platform, it is required that you register. And if you are a registered member already, all you need to do is to click on the login button. But if you are not yet a registered member on this platform, you simply have to click on register to take you to the registration form page. Now this will take you to the Anan payment portal. By the time you get here, the only thing you need to do is to type your full name. So I'll take an instance. For example, let me register a user called Naomi Emmanuel. So I'll supply a first name, a last name, and then supply an email address. So after doing that, I'll also supply her phone number. Then the amount is already there and fixed. So all you need to do after supplying these details is to click on pay now. So this will bring you to where you can pay. Now there are two ways you can pay. You can either supply your card details, whatever card it is you are using from from any bank. You supply the card details, the expiry date, and the approval pin behind your card. Or you can, if your bank is listed among the banks you can pay from, like Alert by Wima, First Bank Nigeria, Guarantee Trust Bank, Sterling Bank, United Bank for Africa, and Zenith. Those people whose bank are listed here can pay directly from their bank account. Let's assume she's paying from our Zenith Bank. So we'll click on Zenith. Now type your account number or the account number the person is going to be, you're intending to pay from. So let me take this account number, for example, in Zenith, 200 By the time I say verify account, it will go and show all the account details. So all I need to do is to take the OTP sent to my mail or to my phone and then authorize this transaction, and this transaction will be completed. So once the transaction is completed, Anan will receive your payment, and upon the receipt of your payment, your login or your access details will be sent to your account. So as soon as that is done, assuming this transaction has scaled through, we will go straight to the email of Naomi Emmanuel. You will see this message, Anan Certifications. The message is coming from Anan Certification. So all we have to do is here saying this is these are your login details. Is usually your email address and a tentative password start 2020. Now this details can be changed as soon as you log into your account. So let's log into Naomi Emmanuel's account. So once you click that, it would direct you to the login page. So all you need to do is to supply the detail. The details given to us in the email says it's the email is a username, so we can just decide to pick this from here. Then we'll come to this place and fill it in, or you can type it directly, and the tentative password is SAT 2020, and I'll click on login. So as soon as you're logging to the account, it brings you straight to your dashboard or to your page. So once you're logged in, the first thing you will need to do is to click on dashboard. From the dashboard, you have access to every part of this tutorial. access to your accounts, change your account details and other things, and access to the certification courses are all available on the dashboard. So once you get here, the next thing you will have to do is to click on dashboard. But let's assume you are logging in from a mobile phone or from a tab. You'll be presented with something like this. So you click on this menu tab and then click on dashboard. So I will now go back to the computer mode. So however, whatever device you are logging in from, just try to find your way to the dashboard. So once you get to the dashboard, you have things you could do here. You could change your background pictures and the rest, but these are not very important. The major thing you have access to here is your courses here. So here, what can you do? You can take your IFRS and IPSAS course, or you can go to the IFRS and IPSAS practice questions, or edit your account, or simply log out. So at this point, I intend to take the IFRS and IPSAS course, so I'll simply click on take IFRS and IPSAS course. So because you are already added to the platform, you will notice that you in the IFRS and IPSAS course, you are already registered. So simply click on IPSAS and IFRS course, and this will take you straight to the course. So here you can see the course contents. Now the first course presented is International Public Sector Accounting Standards, which is IPSAS, IPSAS Introduction, IPSAS Overview. So what I will simply do when you scroll down to the end, you see International Financial Accounting Reporting Standard, and by the time you are done with this course, you are also given the privilege to take the test. So once you've taken the test, that is after going thoroughly through this platform, you are advised to take that test and take which is going to be used for your certification. Now I will click on the introduction. Is let me just start by clicking on IPSAS introduction. Now some like the introduction does not contain a video, it's just an intro into IPSAS, showing you what this course is intended to cover. So having done that, and the course is free flow, and it has to the left all the listings, so you don't have to be going back and forth. You can simply be moving up and down to whichever course you want to. So let me take on general overview of IPSAS, for example. There are two ways I could access this. I could either go to next lesson here, or simply click on general overview of IPSAS from the left pane. Now this is the course, and it has simply loaded. So all you have to do at this point is to click play to enjoy the lesson.
My name is Professor Hadeba Paul Adejola, a member of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria.
The beauty with this is you can equally scroll forward or scroll back or repeat as many.
But the way we practice accounting today,
or repeat as many times as possible. That is the beauty
International
of this
Accounting Standards
platform.
IFRS are issued by the International Accounting Standard Board.
Either pause or move to the next lesson as the case require may be. So there are two things to notice when you get to a lesson. Each lesson has a video, and to the right you have your materials tab. Clicking on the materials tab gives you access to the PDF version of this particular module. And to get this version, is either you click on it and it will take you to the PDF version of it, that is of this general overview of IPSAS. So, and this can be downloaded as well to your system. So let's go back to the course. So like I said, the course is free flow. I can move from one course to the other. Now if I want to take the general purpose financial statements, so I simply click on this, so it takes me there. Or I may scroll down and go to International Financial Accounting Reporting Standard. So clicking on this will take me to IFRS introduction. So when I click on it, so once
You are
you are in
welcome
the
to
course, it is a free flow
the
issue.
certification course.
So I'll just simply pause. Now you can click on next lesson to move to the next lesson. Without actually having to scroll down this way to select the next lesson. So that is that on taking the course. I would like to go back to the dashboard and assess other things. So here I have the IFSAS, the IFRS and IFSAS practice question. So when you click on the IFRS and IFSAS practice question, it's going to take you to the page where you have 4 items. Now the first item, it will give you an opportunity to download the IFSAS practice question, and the second item is the GPFS template, because this question is on general purpose financial statements and the template is for it. So you use the question here to provide what is needed on the template and follow the instruction as given in the question. The same applies to the IFRS practice question with the IFRS Excel template. So download that, which is the question, and then the template. You use the templates to do whatever is required by the question. Once you are done, you submit the email address that was stated in that instance. So from this, you can equally go back to your dashboard. The next thing you may want to do is to edit your account. So here you provide your username, but your username is your email, so that's you will not be able to change. Then you have where to put your name details, because your email was the only thing used when it was activated, so you provide your names in full. Then next you could change your password, so enter your new password, and by the time you are done, you click update to log you out. Then you simply relog in based on the login provision. So finally I will go back to the dashboard, and this time I'll simply click on logout. I am simply done with this certification courses platform tour. Thank you for your time and remain blessed.